Hi, I'm Mrs. Cochran. I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to talk about determining the main idea. And this is really important because there's certain steps that you can do to help you understand and remember what you've read. So I hope at the beginning when I wrote you that letter, there were two pictures on the bottom. I hope you looked at them closely. Let's take a look at the 3 steps you can do to help determine main idea. The first one is you identify the most important who or what that's in the story. The second step is you identify the most important information. And the last step is to write it or say it in one short sentence. So we're not going to use text today, we're going to use pictures. This is the first picture. In this picture, who or what is the most important? We're going to identify the man. The second step is identify the most important information. And in this picture, the most important information is that he is skiing. So when you put it into one short sentence, the man is skiing. And that happens to be my son, Elliot. So one short sentence, the man is skiing. So now we're going to try it again, go over those 3 steps using a different picture. So let's take a look. Okay, here's the picture. So the first step, identify the most important who or what. And when you look in this picture, this person right here is the most important. That happens to be Miss Arthur. So then the second step is identify the most important information. So when you think about what's happening in this picture, the most important information is she's graduating. This is Miss Arthur when she graduated last year. So when we put it into one short sentence, we read it like this. Miss Arthur is graduating. So we can use these 3 steps when we're trying to determine the main idea. For example, if you're reading nonfiction and you don't know very much about robots, you want to think about this when you're reading your book. You might start with the first heading and just read that first part. There might be some new words and things, but if you go back and you think about who or what's important, and then determine what's the important information, and then sum it up, it will help you to better understand and remember what you've read. This not only works for nonfiction, but it would also work for fiction as well. You might go by chapters. Sometimes you might even have to go page by page and determine the main idea of what's happening at that time. So remember these 3 steps. Identify the who and what, identify the most important information, and sum it up into one sentence. It will help you to remember and better understand what you've read. Have a good day.